Good evening. This is the East Lyme Board of Selectmen regular meeting, the East Lyme Town Hall Upper Meeting Room. It's June 3rd, 2026 at about 7:01, and we can rise and recite the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so let's see. Are there any additional agenda and consent calendar items? I'm not aware of any. Anyone else? No? Okay. All right, and then the first order of business tonight is to appoint a deputy town meeting moderator. And we have here tonight Robert Duffick. Is that, do I pronouncing it correct? Yeah, Duffick. He lives on 9 Wildwood Drive, Niantic, and he has agreed to serve as the deputy town meeting moderator for the town of East Lyme. And that's very important because we do have the referendum vote tomorrow, so he'll be pressed very quickly into service. And we do have the town clerk tonight that's all ready to swear him in the hopeful event that he is appointed. So, having said that, do I hear a motion?
Move to appoint Robert Duffick of 9 Wildwood Drive, Niantic, as a deputy town meeting moderator for the town of East Lyme.
Do I hear a second?
Second?
Very good. Any discussion?
I just have a question on appointment because it kind of came quickly, which is
Yeah.
very nice, and it's very nice of you to step up, sir. I appreciate you. Did this go through the ad hoc committee that was,
No, it did not.
is there a reason why? Or
Well, we
because I
don't.
thought that that's what the process was. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
I'm looking for best practice here, that's all.
We do have the we have the referendum tomorrow.
I understand.
Yeah, and the moderator isn't available.
Right, he can't be here till
Yeah.
4. Right.
And so, Robert, we were looking for someone that might be able to serve, and you're unaffiliated, is that right?
Correct.
And
Okay.
so we thought that we would present him tonight and have a discussion and see if that's acceptable.
Right. So, and it's very nice. I just am really trying to press the fact that, we are looking for best practice, right?
That's right.
We put that into effect for a reason. And the reason really is that they're not giving any room for anyone to look and say that somebody is being chosen for another reason. That's really is, that there is a
Right.
best practice in place, and that all I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and people are vetted because, there was a point where somebody had moved through and wasn't even a voter in town. So I want to make sure that things are being done accurately and appropriately with time and efficiency, and nothing happens very good when it goes quickly. So I'll abstain for tonight just because I think that things need to be done in a certain way.
The problem is we didn't have the luxury of time with the referendum tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to have a moderator. We tried to find someone else that could serve, but for various reasons they weren't qualified to do it. And then Mr. Duffick presented himself as someone that would be willing to do it. So here we are. But I understand your position, and it would have been nice if we had the time to go through a more procedural vetting process. I get it. Any other comments, concerns? All right. It's been motioned and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And we have one abstention, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So you got the vote, Cindy? It's 5-1. All right, thank you. And then if you'll swear Mr. Duffick in? Okay, thank you very much, Karen. And thank you, Mr. Duffick. All right, next on the agenda. Are there any delegations? I don't see anyone here. Are there any delegations? None tonight. All right, next is approval of the minutes. Do I hear a motion?
Move to approve the regular meeting minutes of May 20th, 2026 as submitted.
Do I hear a second?
Second?
All right, any discussion, comments?
I have a question, because
Yes.
I had requested that Mr. Diebel enter his statement that he had read in, at the previous meeting, into the meeting minutes.
Do we have that statement?
You want it read in?
You already read it before.
I'm not asking you to reread it, I'm asking you to submit it.
Yeah, I
That way
did.
it is on file.
It's submitted.
I'm just asking for the.
Yeah, it's also,
That's it, okay. So
Yeah.
it is available
Yeah.
online? Very good, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions, changes, concerns? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Abstain.
Okay, so we have one abstention. All right, next is the consent calendar. Do I hear a motion?
Move to approve the consent calendar for June 3rd, 2026 in the amount of $7,068.89.
Okay. Pretty straightforward. Do I hear a second?
Second?
All right, it's been seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. The budget distribution services to the community, that's going to be tabled. The next item is,
Can I just ask a
Yes.
question about that? For the budget distribution, are we gonna get like a list of the different services and the amount of money and everything, so we can like review it ahead of time before it's on the
yeah,
calendar
it was
again?
premature because we don't have a budget yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
so
it.
next time it'll be part of the packet and you can see
Okay, perfect.
who's requesting what and
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
in the information packet. That's right. Okay, next is item 2B, and that's the acceptance of land on Mostowie Road. And so, let me just briefly explain that. So there is a dam on Mostowie Road, and that controls water up the what's the name of that pond? Darrow Pond. Yeah, that's so. The dam on Mostowie Road controls the water in Darrow's Pond, and there's a section of it that needs to be worked on and maintained by the town, and part of that property is owned by privately. And whoever owns that property has some responsibility for assisting in the maintenance. So it serves the town and it serves the landowner to simply deed that property over to the town so we can do the work that we need to do to maintain the dam, and it gets the landowners so they don't have to worry about complying with all the state statutes. So that's the purpose of it. And there is a map there, you can sort of see where it is. There's some wetlands. It shows where Mostowie Road is. And so the idea is we'll accept that parcel of land and then we can work on the dam and not have to worry about getting easements from the permissions from the landowner every time we need to work on the dam. So it works for us and it works for the landowner.
So then the landowners' property taxes would decrease?
I mean, some de minimis
Some
amount.
de minimis, okay.
Yeah, it's just a small
Yep.
strip. I don't know how many feet wide it is.
5 by 55?
Is there a cost to maintaining or doing anything with the dam?
I mean, a cost for the transfer as far as legal fees? Or the-
No, maintaining the dam, is there going to be
Yeah,
a
there's
cost
costs
to
to the town, but we have those costs regardless. We own the land right up against it, so this
Okay.
is just really a convenience to the town to make it easier for us in the future, and actually less costly without having to get easements and permissions. And
Okay.
legal fees. Yeah, so it's good for the town, it's good for the landowner, so kind of a win-win.
Yeah.
I'll take a win-win lately.
Yeah, so, and there is a little bit more of a detailed explanation, but the sequencing is the planning commission has to approve it, then the board of finance, which they have already done. Now it's up to the board of selectmen, and then they have to file the deeds, quitclaim deeds And we have to update our insurance, so. So that's it. So we're at step number 3, Board of Selectmen, to accept the land. So unless there's any other questions, I'll ask for a vote. All in favor, signify by saying
Wait, I
aye.
need to make a motion.
Oh, you didn't vote?
Yeah, I'll
I'm
make-
sorry.
No, it's all right.
Something again.
Okay, acceptance of land on Mastaway Road. Move pursuant to section 3.3.1.5 of the East Lyme Charter that the Board of Selectmen accept a gift of land on Mastaway Road and adjacent to the dam as presented by town staff and as previously approved by the Board of Finance on May 21st, 2026.
Okay, do I hear a second?
Second?
We have a second. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions? Motion carries. Next, we have another appointment, and I think Candace's concern really applies to this one too. This is for the pension board, and we did have someone that submitted a resume, but we could table it so that we could have this reviewed by our, follow our procedure. So I'm fine with that. If everyone else is, we could table this and submit this resume to our.
There's no urgency like there is with the.
There isn't the urgency that we had with the referendum for tomorrow. So I think it would be appropriate to do that. Why don't we just table this, and then and I don't know if anyone else is interested. This is the only resume we have. And there may be others that haven't submitted resumes, but why don't we just table it, and then we'll submit this, have our committee look at it, and we'll go from there. Does that make sense?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I want to preface that we're putting things in place, best practice and policies in place to ensure that we have a solid infrastructure. So I don't understand why, if we have something in place, why it's kind of bypassing it. So.
Yeah, you're right. This shouldn't have. This should have. It was submitted, and.
Well, there's two, right? There's one for the pension board, there's one for the historic properties, and understandably for tomorrow.
Yeah, that was over.
The other one on the historic properties,
Oh, can Sandy's?
Yeah, no, go
Yeah.
ahead.
oh, so she's an alternate, so she just wants to be elevated up to a regular member. So that's why. There is another position that we're advertising right now for an alternate position on Historic Properties Commission.
Okay, and how, go ahead.
2 open positions. I wanted to make sure Anne communicated that.
Okay, yeah, because, I mean, there is a process in place, and
Yeah.
that's what, that was in good faith, right? So
Yeah.
that we don't have another, issue or anything like that. So I'd like to stick to the practice that was put in place, and,
You're right.
So you don't want to move the full member or the alternate member into the,
No, that one we need to do, just I would suggest do that one. She's already been on it for 3 years. She's been doing a great job on it, and she wants to, they need somebody else to be moved up. But for the other position that's open, would be an alternate, we'll put that, it's
Yeah.
already up on the town website advertising it.
So we'll just wait, and then if we get other resumes, then we'll present it to our committee and do it the right way.
Mhm.
Yep, as we should. Okay, so then, Candace, do you have any objection to the appointment for the historic properties, given the fact that this is a person that's been vetted and is already on as an alternate?
no, I don't.
You're okay with that? Okay. All right, then, do I hear a motion?
Move to appoint Carol Ann Gordon of 26 Broadway, Niantic, as a member on the Historic Properties Commission for the town of East Lyme, with a term to expire on January 3rd, 2028.
Do I hear a second?
Second?
Very good. Any further discussion? All right, so, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. All right, next we'll start with, Roseanne, how about we start with you for ex officio?
I don't have anything particular this evening.
Okay. Jason?
I've got a lot.
Okay.
Fair Rent Commission was canceled last month again due to a lack of need. No one has lodged any formal complaints that need sorting out. Brookside Farm Museum has not been meeting regularly for the past couple months, so there was no meeting. Let's see. This Friday will be Radio Donta, a young group of musicians out of New London, maybe New Haven. They're going to play the Planetarium. The 250th celebrations that have kind of been happening all year have a couple things happening. We just had the joint Asian American Heritage Day / Jewish Heritage Day celebration that happened at the community center this Sunday, and it was really wonderful, very beautiful, well attended, and Mayor Singh from Norwich came down and spoke, so that was really great. And coming up, we have the East Lyme's first ever Pride events on the 7th, the 10th, the 12th, and 2 events on the 13th. So a lot going on with that. Aside from the 250th stuff, I attended the tree planting for Mr. Abe Fisher at the library. You might remember this board voted on allowing that to happen, and very nice ceremony, beautiful weather, nice little tree, pollinator pathways. Chair Marjorie Meekoff chose the tree and spoke a little bit about why it was appropriate. It was a very touching ceremony. Also, Harbor Management Shellfish Commissioner Steve Dinsmore is retiring from Electric Boat this Friday and plans to step down as chair of the Harbor Management Shellfish Commission in the near future. So, first of all, that'll create, a vacancy that we'll need to deal with.
Yep.
But also, he's a really great chair with lots of good ideas and energy, and has been working at it for a long time. So he deserves some recognition from the town and from the folks who have worked with him. So when that comes down the pike in the near future, I think we should, say a few words if we could. And I do believe that's all from me.
All right, thank you, Chase.
Yep.
Ann?
So for Historic Properties Commission, we actually met last night, and they were saying about Brookside Farm, that they really need people. They don't even have a quorum. So it's up on the website now that we're looking for people, and for people to submit either resumes or, letter of
Yep.
interest. So we're hoping to get some people interested in that.
Sure.
Also at Brookside Farm Museum, they're having a summer concert series. It's Sundays at the barn from 4 to 6, and the dates are June 7th, July 12th, August 2nd, and September 6th. Also, I attended an Inland Wetlands Agency meeting last night, and they're really not too much to report. They were just doing some notices of violations and no public hearings at this point. And I think that's it for me.
Okay, great, thank you.
Sure.
Candace?
Yes. We had the Board of Education last night. We had several recognitions for the end of the year, which is very nice. They did an AI presentation that was very interesting. And of course, they're continuing discussions in regards to the budget and waiting to see what happens at the referendum, like all of us. And that's it.
Okay, and so there was award presentations, you said? That was to,
An AI presentation.
oh, okay.
Yes, and how they'll be utilizing.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Nothing at the moment.
And let's see, Police Commission hasn't met since the last time, so I don't have anything to add. First Selectmen's report. I'll just give you an update on the I-95 Route 161. Wait a minute, I gotta back up. Hold on. No, all right, that's next. So the I-95 Route 161, the largest impact will be in August, and that's when they're going to do the Route 161 reconstruction, where they're actually going to lift Route 161 where it passes underneath the new bridge. They've got to elevate that to make it level with the road on either side, which is about 2 feet, 18 inches to 2 feet. But that'll be done one side and then the other side, so there won't be any time when the road is completely sealed off, so we won't suffer any impacts with respect to firefighter overtime for having to separate the two firehouses. After July 4th, exit 74 southbound, the on-ramp will be closed, and that's when they're going to start the reconstruction on the exit 74 southbound. And then there's going to be a new commuter lot that's there. That'll be open, and that'll be completed by July 4th. So commuters will be able to use that lot by July 4th. So a lot of progress being made, and they're starting to get towards the end of it. Want to remind everybody that June 18th at 5:30 p.m. is the East Lyme High School graduation. It'll be at the athletic field at the high school. And then the day before, on June 17th, the grade 8 class night ceremony. That'll start at 6 p.m. And again, that'll be at the East Lyme High School athletic field. So those are some dates to track. Let's hope we have good weather for both of those. Today I attended the Rotary lunch, and it was held at the middle school, and they just did a wonderful job. The staff there prepared the meal for the Rotarians and for our students of the month and their parents. Every month, the Nyack Rotary honors a student that's chosen by various teachers, and they attend our lunch and they receive a plaque and an award. And then at the end of the year, in June, we invite all the students that received recognition to come with their parents, and we have a meal. And Superintendent Jeff Newton was there, along with the principal and the high school and others. And so it was a very nice event, and I'm going to tell you, we have some wonderful students in this town that are graduating, and it's just very impressive young people that we should be proud of. So it was a nice luncheon, and I congratulate all those students that received awards today. So that was my lunch that I enjoyed, and that's my report for this evening. We do have one more item on the agenda. Under communications, we did receive a late email today, and I do have copies of the email to give to each of the board members. So we weren't able to include it in the packet, but I will read it. She was asked to read it out to the record, and so I will do so.
Thanks.
Yeah. This is from Maxine DeFusco. She lives on 15 Oswegatchie Hill Road. It says, I am unable to attend this evening's Board of Selectmen meeting. Therefore, I respectfully request my following statement be read into the meeting minutes. Quote, a yes vote on the budget referendum scheduled for June 4th, 2026 significantly increases personal property taxes for many of our seniors who already struggle to pay property taxes on homes in which they have lived for many years while trying to budget on fixed incomes. I would consider supporting an increased town budget when East Lyme considers freezing property taxes at a certain age for seniors as well as disabled individuals. There are states who have this type of freeze currently in effect. I respectfully submitted Maxine C. DeFusco. So, just wanted to read that to the record as a request.
Thank you.
Okay, and let's see, what else do we have here? We did communications. Any public comment? I don't see anyone. So it makes the selectmen's response so much easier. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn the June 3rd, 2026 regular meeting minute of the Board of Selectmen at 7:23 p.m.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. We're adjourned.